Hi everyone. The following presentation is a brief summary and analysis of Act 3, Scene 2 of the play Hamlet. Act 3, Scene 2 of Hamlet opens in a room in the castle of Elsinore. Hamlet is giving the players or the actors a lecture on how he wants them to perform. Remember, he needs their acting to be perfect so that he can really observe Claudius's reaction. Hamlet tells them how to avoid overacting, that their actions must suit their words and their words must suit their actions. Hamlet explains to Horatio his plan about how the play will reenact the ghost description of Claudius's murder of King Hamlet. If Claudius looks guilty while watching the play, Hamlet will know that Claudius is guilty of murder. Both Hamlet and Horatio will pay attention to Claudius's reaction. Note how Hamlet plans to use the appearance of the play to recreate reality in order to prove if reality is real. If Claudius seems guilty, only then will Hamlet seek revenge. Claudius, Gertrude, Polonius, Ophelia, and others arrive to watch the play. Hamlet tells Horatio that he is now going to pretend to be insane. Claudius asks, "How fares our cousin Hamlet?" In other words, he asks, "How is our dear Hamlet doing?" Hamlet responds as if Claudius were using the word fare to mean food, and he says he is eating the air. To further his nonsensical dialogue, Hamlet mocks Polonius's attempt to act when Polonius was in university. He harasses Ophelia with sexual puns, and then makes bitter comments about Gertrude for marrying Claudius. It's as if Hamlet puts on a performance of his own when he pretends and appears to be insane. The players enter and first act out a dumb show, which is a short silent play that gives a preview of what the longer play will be about. After the dumb show, the players then begin to act out the full play. As the plot of the king's murder becomes clear, Gertrude and Claudius become visibly uncomfortable. At this, Hamlet mocks them while continuing to throw sexual puns at Ophelia. When Claudius asks what the name of the play is, Hamlet responds that it is called The Mousetrap. This is an apt title as Hamlet is trying to lay a trap to catch Claudius. Just as the villain in the play pours poison into the king's ear, this clearly becomes too much for Claudius to handle, and he jumps from his seat, calls for light, and rushes out of the room. Claudius's reaction makes it clear to Hamlet and Horatio that he is guilty. Hamlet is satisfied to know that the ghost was telling the truth. Hamlet's fear that the ghost was lying delayed his seeking revenge, so now he can act without hesitation, or so we would think. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern enter, and they say that Gertrude, Hamlet's mother, wants to see him. Hamlet agrees to go, but furiously tells them that they cannot pluck out the heart of his mystery or play him like a flute. In other words, Hamlet tells Rosencrantz and Guildenstern that they cannot take him for a fool. Hamlet knows they are merely pretending to be his friends, to find out his inner thoughts and feelings in exchange for favor with King Claudius. Their dishonesty makes Hamlet angry. Polonius enters and he repeats Gertrude's request to see Hamlet. Hamlet pretends to see odd shapes in non-existent clouds. When Polonius leaves, Hamlet is left alone on stage, and he says to himself that he could drink hot blood in response to having to go and speak to Gertrude. Despite his anger, he bitterly reminds himself not to hurt his mother. Hamlet knows he has no reason to delay revenge now. He also acknowledges that his anger for his mother is out of control. Thank you for watching this presentation on Act 3, Scene 2 of Hamlet. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to give my Instagram and TikTok pages a follow at English_is.love for more English content.